and she's like knowing all of the ways for the B trick itself. So yeah, we will see what is actually gonna happen for the second game. Are they gonna be picking and try to prioritize a different kind of hero because they are changing sides here? Zoe is going for the first pick while for Impunity going for the second pick. Previously, Zoe was focusing over the support. Are they gonna do it again? Because Matilda is still on the list.
Okay, banning off the Matilda, and remember, Zol Esports can no longer use the Faramis and also the Kaja, the Terisla, the Brody, and also the Lancelot. And let's not forget, from Impunity Starlets, they also used up a lot of good heroes like the Guinevere that is great to the new update patch, and also the Bruno. Using the Valentina here also is the key of one of the big of success here, but then again, Impunity Starlets are not able to do that. So again, for the ban so far for the early is quite template, because still banning out the Joy and still banning out the Matilda. For the Matilda side, that I would like to agree, banning out the support is actually quite good. It's one of the heroes that actually with the Circling Eagle follow up going in and out then again is quite early and good. Not to mention that banning out the 1-1 again is also quite a bit of an immerse, slowing down and taking down AoE from the side of Impunity Starlets. And what a hero they used before, and they've banned it again because they know how powerful this hero is. Because Zol Esports, if one of the marksmen going in onto the place are actually quite good, it will turn onto the tides for them. Because if a Bruno is not stopped at the early scaling, is actually quite needed and easily be overpowered. But then again, the next one from Zol Esports, it's banning out the Angela, and also from Impunity Starlets banning out the Nolan. I still quite like it how Zol Esports have a bit of eccentric banning out the support. And from Impunity Starlets, banning out the Nolan is quite a good thing because Zol Esports is quite a heavy team fight situation. They got it going there, so that's why they need to bring on to that factor that Nolan is actually one of the heroes that is very scary to do so. But then again, this is the first pick that they need to focus on. They got this game, and I really quite want to see that the Guinevere going in again, but then again, the Valentina is being the one secured here. So whatever heroes that Impunity Starlet is going on for the lineup here, be careful because that ultimate needs to be watched out.
Yeah,
it
definitely.
Can be sealed later on.
But Navaria is the one that's being picked here by the side of Impunity along with the Fradrin. So both of them actually having a quite good CC and big things here to be stolen by the side of Valentina.
Map hack.
Map hack.
Map hack.
Definitely. I mean, like with the Novaria along with that Fradrin, they're gonna be able to going for the bushes and even open up the bushes with the Novaria's presence, and the setup will be good and the damage will be pretty huge as well coming from the Novaria. Oh, but I love how aggressive they are. So the Guinevere or the Toe will be having a core situation here.
Oh, it would be a pick-off moment here. It wouldn't be that much heavy. Well, from the three heroes that we see right now,
they're gonna be play aggressive. Like Valentina
aggressive
definitely going
off. I do really like that.
Like the Valentina definitely going for the mid lane. Definitely. While for the Cho, I'm not really sure. Is it gonna be the Cho going for the roam here? And the Guinevere going for the jungle? Or they can try to flex it. They can flex it all they want. This Cho can go for the XP. This Guinevere can go for the XP. And we are not really sure for that.
Ooh, or maybe a Cho Gold. I've seen
Oh
that
yeah,
gameplay
definitely.
once. That is insane. Because
especially if they can play well with the Shinpo along with the Jit Kanedu, Oh, that is looking good. Going against a marksman that is very squishy, going all in for the damage. The setup will be there. I mean, like if you're playing show with the Shinpo, just gonna do and also Way of the Dragon.
Yeah.
It's enough to kick off the Beatrix.
Yes, and Impunity Starlets trying to budge in and cut off a lot of
Horology is
marksmen.
my craft. Diggy
A
is
lot of
ready.
marksman centric is one of the heroes. It's Cloud taking it off, and then again from Zol Esports, they're actually trying to ban out to the side of Diggy. Back to the first part on where
Okay.
they don't want a lot of support
go.
heavy centric
14 is
fight.
banning.
And from Impunity
It
Starlets
is.
banning out the Irithel is actually closing in a lot of great crit heroes and a lot of great base damage in the early, so I really can't wait to see. And then again, another template ban from Zol Esports. They want to shut down on and thin down more from the side of support, and Minotaur is out.
You know why? They're trying to ban off the Cloud because they don't want someone who is gonna be able to go for the backline, especially going against a Novaria and also Beatrix that he's gonna be having like positioning kind of hero here, right? But with the Yuzong's presence coming from the side of Impunity Starlets, they might be able to secure for the Angela, and the Angela is already banned. Another healer can be done here. I mean, like for even any kind of healer will work for the side of Impunity if they want to, but if they don't want to, they can go for the setup kind of situation. They can go for the setup one. Even Kufra is gonna be a very good one for the Impunity Starlets. But there you go, an Atlas, long forgotten hero here, Atlas, because the perfect match, it's quite hard with the battling. It really needs some momentum, but
Yes.
if it's not, it's gonna be hard. And I think it's pretty risky because you're going for Novaria and Beatrix, who is far away behind.
Oh, okay, they picked on the Clint. Okay, the Clint will actually have a bit of an early advantage, even though there will be more burst shots from Beatrix, but actually the crit that is built up for Clint will be quite heavy in the early game. For Impunity Starlets closing in maybe in the Kaja or the Kufra, I would really like to see, yes, Kufra is being picked right here. So the Tyrant range and also the Revenge needs to be in a good timing for Impunity Starlets to actually quite have a good execute. Because I like how they pick on the Yu Zhang. They can just jump into the back line and try to get that Brody. But then again, with all of that centric, it will be a great team fight here and more aggressive than the first game.
To be honest, with the draft that is being held by Impunity, I love how they're playing it well. You know
Yeah.
how they are putting a lot of heroes on their hand with the
Yes.
Kufra, with the Fredrin. I think like it's brilliant. But with the performance that they were showing previously, I kind of worry with how they are gonna go for it, how they are gonna going for the symphony, the sync, in order to have the tempo of the skills that they are gonna be using, the way of they are gonna be using the Terroration and Revenge along with the Dragon Tail, every knock up, every possibility here with the town coming from the Fredrin. If they're gonna be able doing that, nothing that from the side of Zol can do going against that.
That would be a very heavy thing to do. But then again, let's watch how all of this play out in match number 2, game number 2. Zol Esports FE versus Impunity Starlets. Best of 3 series, and we're here with the talent prediction, both to the side of Zol FE.
Back to the topic. Despite that, I love how the drop coming from Impunity Starlets. The pick-off combination coming from Zol Esports FE is pretty huge, and we witnessed what was happened in the previous game. How they are able to stop and even giving the pressure towards the opponent. And with the Guinevere along with the Cho that is being used right now by the Zol, I really I wonder if they are gonna be playing super aggressive, because with the pick-off combination, the CC, the setup that they can have, it's pretty huge. Despite that these outlaws might have quite hard, the glue, sorry, having quite a hard time here going for all of that. But Moshi, I don't think that Moshi will be able to survive for quite long, and it will be the first slot in the hand of Ang.
Okay, this is quite unique. Pressing down onto the side of EXP lane. Usually it's a gold lane. Yeah, and for Mitsu trying to find a great in, trying to kill out again. But then again, Taro needs to put on the flicker, and then Appraisal Wrath needs to be open, and a flicker offensive by Zana here, and quite a mirroring there with Moshi taken down from the side of Zoe Esports. I say that for a kill, it's not quite balanced because the EXP lane is taken down, but from the side of Impunity Starlets, they got the marksman.
Do you really want to get over this Yuzong? Why? That's the most anticipated hero to go against a clan. Dragon Tail, Black Dragon form, it's gonna be heavy to go against a clan. Clan with no escape ability, but with Violet, with Fire going for this Brethren, not enough damage to push up into the Impunity Starlet side. They just push back the players. They just want to know the location, the glue, playing quite far away, but still with a very good condition. The pass has been done here, going for the orange buff. Will they able to secure that one? But Ang here will be trying to disrupt at even 1 versus 2, but he is very strong. But Ang still using the split to try to escape for this one. Will she able to escape? But it is not, because it's Moshi that he is using the Dragon Tail to survive and able to secure the kill.
Moshi's passive and also the essence that is going into the body of Yuja actually quite helps a lot. With that much of a gain is quite good, because remember in the early is actually quite pressed down, even though maybe the gold is not really that big of a gap. But then again, trying to find a good way and a sneaky beaky way on how to open up the map here, a retribution going in. But it would be a very tricky thing, because let's not forget that the first turtle here is going to be up in 32 seconds.
Yeah. One thing about Impunity Starlets, like they really know how to do, but look at that one, the penetration, revenge, along with the Nibiru's patient, unable to secure kill, but look at that one, actually, Rain trying to go for somebody, but Wayne forced to get back in. Black Dragon form is being used right here, trying to pick up somebody. Mitsu is being picked up, but on the back we're seeing the Violet with YM, along with the damage coming from the side of Team Zoe Esports. They're securing another point here, while Taro being taken care of. Everything, a lot of things happen inside of the map, but it's 3 members that is being picked up, and Nana, I think, will be the next one.
So a few times from Impunity Starlets, one by one gets taken down. Let's look at the highlights and instant replay. Actually, I like how the Way of the Dragon is actually opening up, and the timing of Moshi trying to jump in with the Black Dragon form has popped up the essence of taking it down. But how she used the Petrify is quite good. And then how Rain can flank to the right and try to fight a good way, picking out a kill is a very clean way to do. But Moshi trying to jump in to the side of Taro, but Mitsu is still in the front line trying to protect, but Yue and Hana following up again with the Tyrant's range, trying to charge in, but jumped a bit too far away from the map, and they choose not to fight this.
Choosing not to do it, but on the other hand, Ben able to secure Zana here for the second time. And now fire require again, going for Hana, and Hana will be taken care of. It's a mega kill, and Black Dragon for going in. Way of Dragon as well. They are going to be going for the Bradford. It's going to be like 4 people being taken care of, and where will be the fourth here for the side of Impunity Starlets. Zol, they are looking very strong, and even not giving them chances to breathe at all. Another one! Hana! Zana!
Okay. Popping up the Bennett's Rage and a nice Violet Requiem, but sadly needs to be cancelled out because she's jumping into 2 turrets here. And securing the middle outer turret in 6 minutes, that is quite early.
It is. If you're talking about early, it is early. Look how Bane is having like 505. That is huge, to be honest. That is huge to have that rotation, to have everything on the hand, and even having a really good violent requirement and everything to push back the players coming from Impunity Starlets. Like, usually it's gonna be pretty risky because whenever you jump in, it's like a commitment. If you're not doing it well, it's gonna be a punishment for you. It's a high risk, high return, but they are doing it really well here. Look at that one, another setup from Ang. Going in, violent requirement, jumping in, and a lot of damage can be given.
Okay, with the airborne popping up with the Black Dragon form and also the Way of the Dragon taking down 2 people from the side of Impunity Starlets. Zol Esports has secured all of this. How they played out, how they zoned out from the turtle here getting, and even it's Bene who's trying to fill in that gap, and Rain and Taro gets the chance for taking down the tier 2 turret. Okay, but Yue jumps in with Tyrant's Rage, trying to pull onto the Petrify. That is the Black Dragon form popping in again, but a shutdown onto the side of Impunity Starlets getting in, but then again Mitsu and Bene is going to be in the front. Okay, Bene's Rage popping in again with Nibiru's Passion going in, but a monster kill with that Violet Requiem secured up by Bene, and that is too powerful, and Impunity Starlets needs to move back.
The quick draw coming from Taro is also very thirsty towards Impunity Starlets. They are just like punishing everything to the side of Impunity, but back again, like having the shutdown Rain in the first place before they're starting the big war right there is creating so much loss for the side of Zol. At first they might be able to go for more, but after like not having Rain on that particular moment, it's creating so much trouble for Zol Esports to play much more aggressive towards Impunity. But Violet requirement used again, going for the Fradrin here, trying to pick off somebody, trying to push back everyone, but Yui is still going pretty far, and Ren still trying to search for the movement and also positioning of the Impunity Starlets.
Spatial migration used at a quite good time on maybe getting a chance, a expensive move popping in just like that, and Tyrant's Rage going in with the Way of the Dragon kicking out. One of the frontliners of Impunity Starlets has been taken down, and it would be a very hard thing to do because they need to defend their high ground.
And they really know how to play with this show. They really played well with that Way of Dragon, with the setup combination. Like Ang is also like having the purpose here to try to go in with the pass and also the split, but again with the Shunpo Jet Kanedu, Mitsu is just like opening up all the way like a highway for Zol Esports to go and aim for the players of Impunity Starlets.
Okay, good thing that Ang has the split ready, because 1 versus 5 it wouldn't be a good thing. Trying to pull in that again, Fendi being in the first target here. Benes Rage didn't get anybody, but the Way of the Dragon has pinned down on this, but Moshi with the Black Dragon form forming onto the backline, and then again trying to take an Ang down. But Bene is the one who is able to secure the Lord.
They are still securing that one. 18-6 in the 10 minutes going inside of the Land of Dawn. Thunderbelt along with the Genius one. That's why it's pretty painful. The penetration coming from the side of Guinevere is very good. Late armor to prevent the damage and also return it back to Zana, who is already making over the Blade of Despair and might be going for the Malefic Roar here. She wants the penetration to go against the Zol Esports, who is pretty tanky, to be honest.
Okay,
and
so
if they can say there is only one Dominus Eyes to go against this act.
It would be hard though, even though there's just one. I think it won't be enough to support the whole team, but then again, the Lord is trying to barge in the middle with the Benes Rage popping in again with the passive of the turret is taken down, both of it too. And Zol Esports is still ready to big on again, trying to pull in a good wave, but a nice defense from Impunity Starlets. Without waiting any more, but the minion wave going in, but so Esports wants to push this in, but still playing in difficulty with UA popping in with the Tyrant's Range, with the Violet Requiem actually opening up again with the Dragon's Storm. Praisal Wrath going in again, trying to pull in onto the side of Bene, but it's too powerful with the Petrify and also still able to jump in with the Spatial Migration. Saves the day, but actually it's shut down because it is been shot by Hannah's after recall, but Taro is getting too powerful, bursting down one of the mages. Half of the HP has been taken down.
Oh ho ho! Actually, the damage from Rain, if I'm not mistaken, is the one that is pushing back the Hana. But yeah, I think like Zol, they really need to work on how the discipline that they were having. Like it's pretty much scrapped back previously. Impunity, they know that they really have a very good condition in the high ground. I mean, like with the presence from Hannah, with the vision, with the astral that can show a lot of things from the high ground, and also the follow-up movement that can be done by the Kupra or even coming from the Fredrin, it makes Impunity quite strong on that one. Along with, in case of the Zol, making the mistakes, Impunity gonna be ready for taking the chances and opportunities. But I just want to give a shout out towards Taro, who is having a really good positioning. Whenever Impunity trying to open up a skill and trying to pick him up, like to pick her up, she's just like having a very good positioning to hide or even to avoid all of the skills coming from the side of Impunity style. So that's what makes Zol still having the lead despite a lot of things have happened inside of the Line of Dawn.
Okay, you're friendly trying to dive in, but then again Misu and Yue didn't get that chance of the bouncing ball kicking in with the way of the dragon, but then again being in front line here, trying to climb in and pull your friendly back, and it's also taken down. Two players from Impunity Starlets. Even the Retribution power has in control for the Zol side of Zol Esports. It's a quite good timing on how they can get this next enhanced lord.
They are able to secure that one while Mitsu finishing off the dominance eyes. Well, for Yui, I think like it's already full defense kind of build here has been done by this Fredrin, but it's not enough. They really need something to go, but oh ho, spatial migration, fire requirement, going for Moshi. Are they gonna be trying to finish it off? But no, it's not. They're just gonna push back everyone because they know they still have the Lord that is marching on the top lane. They are not gonna giving them chances to try to recover and maybe dragging this game into the late game condition.
Okay, Puny Starlets have to be ready for the Lord barging in onto the top lane with a quite nice minion wave management. Actually can pull out a 3-way push. But then again, on the top lane, you're friendly trying to pull in again, but Bene with the Violet Requiem and the Spatial Migration pulling in with the Better Strange pulled up again. Nibiru's Passion opening up, but Aang is too tanky and pulling your friendly onto the back line again, but Bene is trying to jump in with Moshi with the Black Dragon form popping in again with a Flicker doing on defensive, taking down the Lord, but then again, Yue with the bouncing ball onto the back line, but Moshi is been taken down right now, godlike by Taro, and another double kill. I follow up again with a triple kill, and the base is left wide open for a secure 2-0.
2-0, a clean sweep for Zol Esports FE. They are able to secure and get the chance to go for the next step inside of the Unipin Ladies Southeast Asia Championship 2023, presented to you by Unipin right here. But yeah, the movement from Zol